All right, guys, this is this brand's very first original design sneaker. It's not paying tribute to anything else. And it just so happens to be my favorite basketball shoe of the year. Or not my one favorite, but one of my favorite basketball shoes of the year. And this, my friends, is the Serious Player Only Game 1. Hey, what's good, guys? My name's Chris. Welcome back to the official WearTesters.com YouTube channel. Today we got a detailed look and breakdown on the Serious Player Only Game 1. We've got a few of their colorways right here. These two are currently available now. This is called the Lavender, and I don't remember what these are called. The Spider. Either way, these are really dope basketball shoes in my opinion because they fit in line with exactly what the brand is trying to build, which is something consistent as far as what your options are as a player, while also creating their own brand new models, which again, this is their first official one. I know that they did the Player 1 Plus, which technically was a little bit different than a Kobe and things like that, even though they still are in line with that Kobe-esque look. And then obviously their initial model, the Player 1, was a complete Kobe tribute. So this shoe right here is a little bit different. This is kind of like the everyman style of shoe from the brand. But again, they still build off of their original intent, which is to give you guys options. So these guys are just one hell of a shoe. Look at this outsole, man. This thing is crazy. It's indoor and outdoor friendly. It's a silent killer on top of that, so you're not gonna hear a thing with this traction right here. You're going to sneak up on everybody. So yeah, if you like that screeching sound from your kicks, these obviously aren't going to do it for you, but if you just like great traction, this is going to be it. On top of that, the rubber is thick, it's firm, it's durable. Again, great for indoors, great for outdoors. You can see how dirty these are already. It's nasty. And I didn't even need to wipe once with these things. They're awesome. And then on top of that is actually an EVA carrier, which is cool. So it's not just like a firm shell or anything like that. It's an actual EVA midsole. They actually are like really transparent as far as the brand is concerned, both on their website and on their social media page on Instagram. They have these shoes completely stripped apart and broken down piece by piece. They show you every single component that's in this shoe, which is cool. Like, I just like seeing it. So yeah, you've got a midsole right there in the shoe already, and in between that midsole and the outsole is actually a carbon fiber shank. There's only 4-foot flex. This plate right here, man, is sturdy as. Now, speaking of the midsole or the cushioning, that is where you get plenty of options, but not with this particular model. You have had to have purchased either the other midsole separately, or you've had to purchase their other models and everything. So the Player 1, I think it came with 1 or 2. I can't even remember at this point. I'm pretty sure it was 1 midsole. I'm pretty sure it was this guy right here. And then the Player 1 Plus comes with 2 midsoles, and that's these two. You get the quick one, and then you get the more cushioned one or whatever. And I don't remember what they call them. Oh, this is a quick system, strength system. That's what it is. Sorry, I forgot that they're even on the thing. I just know that this one's a support system. But either way, this is what comes with the Player 1 Plus. Now, what comes with the Game 1 is just one of these guys, and it is the quick system. So this is not my favorite of their midsoles. It's a decent midsole. So if you like lunar or just, you know, foam in general, like just basic foams, then this is going to be just fine, especially packed with the EVA midsole that's already built into the shoe. However, I love this one, and I have their other models and everything. So obviously I'm able to grab whatever midsole I want and put it inside the shoe, and that's exactly what I did. I pulled these guys out of there, I put this guy in there, and I just absolutely love it. So I've got the Evanlon, which is just EVA, and then I also got the ETPUs, which are the white portions, so it's like Boost, and then you have the gel portions, which are the blue portions right there. So I just love this setup. I think that these are mad comfortable. And if you don't like any of those, the support system works in there as well. I personally don't think that it needs it because all of this support right here is already built into the shoe itself. But if you need it, then it's there for you. It's completely compatible. You can take out whatever you want. You can put these in there and you're good to go. And these guys are not out yet. This is their explosive midsole. This thing is crazy, like comfortable and so once these are available, again, they're going to be compatible with everything, and that's their main goal, is to make all of these cushion options or player options available to all the players. That way you can make any shoe that they sell the way that you want it personally.
It's beautiful.
And like I was saying before, the support midsole right here, while it's great for the lower and lighter weight models that they offer, when you put it in this one, I just feel like it's a little too much support, at least for someone like me. But again, if you wanted something like that, then you can. But this little guy right there is kind of part of their logo or whatever. You can kind of see it a little bit better on the other colorways. But that's actually a TPU support wing right there. So again, tons of lateral rigidity and support, plus the midfoot shank. These things are dope, dude. And then even in the back, there's a firm heel counter. It's awesome. Now, as far as the uppers are concerned, obviously they're not my personal favorite thing. It's all, you know, plastics and textiles and TPUs and all of that stuff. I just don't love it, but it works. It gets the job done, so I can't complain about it whatsoever. Everything is lightweight, flexible, breathable, and durable, so they've got kind of everything going on. The only thing that they're not is like premium feeling, which is where you come with like leathers, suedes, nubucks, things like that. I've been told that they are going to implement that stuff on future colorways. It's just going to be in a minimal fashion, and to me personally, that's all you really need. Slap on a little bit of leather on the eye stay and the heel counter, you're good to go. I don't need it everywhere on the shoe. I just want it somewhere. However, this is their lowest priced offering, so these are, I believe, $138 to $40, something like that. And like I said, if you already bought their other models just to check them out, everything that those came with are completely compatible with this. So it's not like you're wasting your money there. Like, you can use whichever one you want wherever you want it. The lacing system's interesting too, because it's very similar to the Player One Plus. So it goes all the way down to the forefoot. You can customize that thing all the way down low, which is great if you happen to have a wide foot or a high arch. And then this particular version of the shoe, all three of these are low tops. So they have this really crazy, it's not crazy, but it's a 3-system eye stay right at the back, or eyelets. And sometimes they're too much. Like for me personally, like I was like cutting off ankle circulation and shit. So readjust those to however you like it. If you do happen to have any heel slip, because maybe you're a wide footer and you went up half a size, use that back eyelet. You'll be just fine. It'll draw you right into the back of the heel where you belong without sacrificing any of the support features. Now, this colorway right here is not available, but they are going to be available soon. These, along with this like kind of candy apple, like bright green or neon or whatever, like I think that the tonal looks on this particular shoe are freaking awesome. These are cool colorways, but these solid ones are dope, and they make you stand out whether you want to or not. Also, fun fact, if you don't like low tops, they are coming out with a mid too, so be patient. If this is not your thing, there's going to be another model of these, so stay tuned. And outside of that, again, this is just a solid shoe. Like if you love Kobe's but you dislike the lack of durability for some of the models, this guy's got you covered. It takes care of everything. You can wear these outdoors, like I was saying, so if you're an outdoor only hooper, this is probably one of the few shoes that's going to actually last you on the market.
I thought you were going to say lack of availability.
Oh, that's a different issue altogether. I think we talked about that on our podcast, but like it's really hard to get excited when you hear about all these cool Kobe's that are coming out, because you already know that you're not getting them. You know what I mean? So like, why am I going to be excited about those? I'd much rather support something that wants to support me back. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean in the sense that they're like giving me money or anything like that. It's just that they have a product that I want to try, and I'm able to actually try it. Unlike all of these fans that like want Kobe's, we've been used to being able to get them on clearance. I'm serious. Nobody bought Kobe's like that unless you were an actual ball player. Nowadays, everybody's buying the Kobe's and they're trying to sell them to you, and that's some bullshit. So if you wanted to skate around all of those issues and just get something that is very similar or very familiar to what you like, but you want extra, like you want a little bit more of a beefcake of a shoe, this is that shoe for you. Now, as far as sizing is concerned, I would go true to size. It gives you a perfect 1-to-1 fit. However, if you don't like that and you need a little bit of wiggle room, you are going to need to go up half a size. Again, if you have any heel slip issues because of doing that, there's an extra eyelet back there. I highly recommend using that if you need to. You can also implement a runner's loop on these pretty easily because of the eye stay area and everything. So either way, you should be fine. And if you've already tried these, I would love to know your guys' thoughts, especially if you tried these and the Player One Plus. The Player One Plus is probably my favorite of their models so far, but this one's no slouch. This is like their Jordan 13 of their basketball shoes, even though I know they've only had 3 models so far. But the first 2 were very lightweight and minimal. This guy is just bulky. Oh, not bulky, but like, I don't know, it's substantial. It's awesome. But sound off below and let us know what you think about the Series Player One Game 1 in the comment section below. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We greatly appreciate it. We will catch you guys on the next one. So until then, have a good one.